Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 20th through the 26th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aries. Bam. The overall energy for for the reading, the King of Pentacles. All right, so definitely focused on yourself at this point. There's a connection that's coming through here. I feel like you're dealing with it as it comes through, but your main focus is on yourself by the looks of it. In the recent past, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, a lot of rejection over something here. There's an energy that comes through, quite blasting through, quite powerful. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of asking you to drop your resistance, and you're like, nope. It's causing a lot of harm. A lot of stress for you. The more you resist this, the more stressful it gets for you. Whatever this is, I'm not sure what it is exactly, but we'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. That's interesting. Because I felt almost like this bench lifted up a little and dropped me back like poof, poof. And nothing moved it. And no, there's nothing. And there would be nothing to... Anyway, it didn't happen. I just felt it that way. I don't know why. Yeah. Keeping yourself steady here. Trying your best to keep yourself steady. Open to love, especially. It's feeling like it's a challenge these days for you, to keep it balanced there. In the immediate future, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Lovers. Ooh, man. There's a lot of practicality attached to you here as you face... I'm trying to figure out if it's two soul connections that you're looking at. I don't see you making a choice. I see you approaching these from a very practical perspective. It's not about making a choice here. It's about how you deal with these. One of them is up front while the other one kind of takes a backseat in terms of it's there with you and how you feel. Interesting, but let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the King of Pentacles. The Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of a blow in terms of your stability is showing up here, and I feel like it took a blow. I don't know how and what happened exactly, but you are showing me almost like your empire, whatever you're building on in the material. There's something challenging happening in there. And maybe that's why your focus is on, okay, let's keep it together here. As you're working on it, something happens. And then it pulls you in completely in order to focus on it fully. Let me do that Nine of Wands in the recent past. The Eight of Swords, the Temperance card, the Three of Wands. What is this energy? Maybe it has to do with patience. Maybe it has to do with waiting on something, trusting the divine timing in something. And you're like, nah, I'm not gonna trust anything. Come on, chop chop. I don't have time to waste here. You know, there could be a little bit of that. I don't see you necessarily rushing it either, but I see you having a very hard time with the concept of trusting that things will fall into place when the time is right. Let's do the Chariot. Whew. The Ace of Cups, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles. So the energy that's coming through, that's blasting through here, is that of self-love. Pretty big, pretty important. You would look at it, you know, as these cards show up, and you'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm doing that all the time, it's fine. You know, kind of not giving it much importance, but man, the universe is on you with that. Yeah, putting yourself first. Self-love, definitely coming through here. Big. Let me do the Nine of Swords. You get the Nine of Swords again, the Devil, the Justice card. So as this energy comes through and it's kind of challenging you to go in that direction of self-love, I feel like there's a lot of obstacles along the way. First of all, there's you kind of, you know, again, looking at it from a perspective of, yeah, it's here, I'm loving myself, I'm doing a great job, yay. But it's at a much deeper level than that, where you're kind of blazing through this experience, you know, through this request from the universe of self-love, almost like an assignment, like, okay, it was here, I worked on it for a week, I'm done, homework done. Not really, because I do see some things that are being brought up to the surface that portray to you, that you would have to look into and be brutally honest with yourself about those things. Things that are unhealthy attached to you, addictions, who knows, obsessions, who knows what it is. But definitely some things are being brought up, because when you do go in the direction of self-love, when you take the deep path towards that, some things are going to pop up. Things that you might not like about yourself, because that's what self-love is. Looking at even those things and embracing them and being like, okay, that's who I am. You know, with everything I am. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything is going to show up. So when those things show up, a lot of things kind of back away, being like, okay, I did my homework, everything's done, I love myself so much, look at me. Only when I do good things, though. You know, the bad things, it's okay. We're not going to look at those. I did those, I can't change those, so what the hell. But there's acceptance over those too. And a lot of people miss those, which are quite important to the process, you know. So let's do the Ten of Wands in the current situation. Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, Five of Wands. You're very anxious here. You're very impatient. You're probably saying, yeah, tell me something new. Because you have to wait. You have to be patient about something here. There's an energy that's opening up, possibly of energy exchange type. But because you're losing your patience here, you might actually create conflict in this one. You know? Without meaning to, of course, but it's the lack of patience that creates this conflict. Because it's hard to wait. It's very difficult to wait. So, you know what? I don't know. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles. King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords. There's also the issue of, you know what? I created this place for me in which I know how things go. I know everything that needs to be known about me, about my life, and I got comfy. I'm good here with me. But at the same time, I have something attached to me that I would love to work out, but I'm not willing to let this part go, you know? And you don't have to, but that creates a little bit of a wall between you and the other energy attached to you. That whole sense of, yeah, I don't think I want to give up on my freedom here that I created, that I know what's up in here, I know how things work, I don't want to let that go. So definitely creating a sense of independence for you, which is very healthy, but also putting it in that box of, I don't want to give this up. And I'm also not necessarily understanding that I can actually take this with me. Oscar, why on the camera stand? Because that's where he wants to go. So yeah, a little bit of a commitment phobe kind of a situation going on here. Now, I don't know if that belongs to you or if it's tied up to the other side. I have no idea. But there's some energies that are in the way of this coming together in a more organic way. Let's do the Ace of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Okay. Taking it easy, one day at a time, you know, understanding of the other's perspective and where they're at in this as well, could actually work out. You know, if there's a whole lot of acceptance over this, acceptance over yourself, acceptance over the other side, and acceptance that if you just allow for things to flow, they may take you actually somewhere nice. You know, if you resist them, if you push them around, things might get complicated. So this actually has the potential to flow in a beautiful direction of love, of friendship, partnership, you know, emotional stability. As long as everything is acknowledged on a personal level, and then from the other side of things. And I see that as a possibility for the both of you, actually. It can be done. Yeah, it's complicated when you look at it, but at the same time, it's something that, you know what, if we work on it, it can actually be achieved. Let's do the Queen of Swords in the immediate future. The Judgment card, the Moon, the Four of Swords. Wow, okay. I don't. Let me do these Six of Cups and Lovers energies, because I kind of get the sense that something's going on here. Let me do the Lovers, and then we'll talk about it all. Okay. Yeah. Things got very complicated very fast. So there's something quite practical you're dealing with in terms of a possible connection that's showing up here. It could be something that shows up from your past in terms of something is maybe coming back. This is one. The other one, because there's two. There's definitely two very different energies. The other one is tied up to your heart here. This one is something you can't really, you know, whatever you do in your life, you either split apart from this or are with this, or whatever you do around it, it stays there constantly, like it's always there. This one could come and go. You're trying to look at these situations from a very practical perspective. I feel like in terms of how to deal with this, you already know how to deal with these situations, but overall there's an energy of, I need some more time again. I need some more time to figure things out for each of them, what I want to do with, you know, around each of them, how I want to navigate this. This one that shows up here shows up with the potential of love, which is an energy that may be unexpected. Maybe this was something else in the past, or maybe it was nothing and now it comes up like this. But it shows up quite like a surprise. Like, what the hell is this? From a soul perspective here, I feel like you know exactly what to do about this, but again, there's that sense of, let me sleep on it. With this other one, there seems to be movement, very slow movement towards this coming together. Now, I don't know if both are on the same line of this is a romantic situation, or one is a friendship while the other one is something. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't see them necessarily matching in what they mean to you, but I do see them both showing up almost at the same time. Almost like, you got to deal with this. You got to make a decision here about this and about this. You know, what's it going to be? To which you may respond with, okay, well, I know what to do about these things. I know how to handle them. Just let me sleep on it. You know, so there's that a little bit to it. And I do see you knowing, and I do see you, you know, really knowing. So you're not just saying that to buy some time. No. But this is a lot coming towards you at the same time. So I'm not sure what the hell this is. I'm not sure. I do see one being right there in front of you, you know, kind of giving you, hey, this is what I have. What are you going to do about it? And one kind of forming up, not being there, but having the potential to reach there in time, which divine timing. You know what I mean? So let me see who that is, and I'll be right back. All right. Yeah. Car problems. And I actually found someone to take a look at it home because I was busy today, and I'm like, you know what? I actually ended up taking it to a garage, which is close to home. But anyways, neither here nor there. Let's close it off with what the universe has for this situation. The Sun, the Six of Wands, the Tower. I get the sense that you're being a little you're not tested. You're in a practice mode kind of a thing over how to deal with challenges as they come and how to just kind of stand still, because I see you finding that balance within yourself, and then you lose it quite fast in front of a challenge. You kind of lose it fast. Now what you're showing me here in the immediate future is a sense of, I got my shit together, I just need to sleep on it. You know, so you're actually kind of doing that. So this, what the universe is showing me, could apply to all of this, where even in the current situation, you might lose your patience, or, you know, instead of just kind of standing still in front of whatever's coming through. Because that's what I feel like you're being asked. Because I do see challenges coming. And then they kind of take away from that energy of, oh, I feel so good, everything's fine, everything's perfect. And then when something happens, you kind of, what do I do? You know? So it's almost like a lesson to stand still here through this experience. Again, in the immediate future, different story. You are standing still. So you are finding, or at least the energies are available for that. So you're definitely having the opportunity to take a look at how things, because this could be a tower moment. When two very important situations show up for you at the same time, it could be a tower moment. How are you going to deal with it? And you're pretty practical about it. You know, you're just wanting to sleep on it. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.